blessed, and I love talking about the Astros. I'm here to talk about Game 133 of the regular season, where the Astros lose 2-1 in the 12th inning. Hey, you know what's worse than having a late-night game? Losing a late-night game. Hey, you know what's worse than losing a late-night game? Losing a late-night game 2-1 in the 12th inning. Well, I don't think we're going to need to put our thinking caps on, because we lost a game 2-1, and it took 12 innings to do so. So, let's see here. Who am I going to shout about? Now, look, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to yell about the fact that we got Shohei. Shohei is our dad. But to be quite honest, he's most people's dad. Like, Shohei's having a season that's probably better than last year. And he won the unanimous MVP last season. Like, Shohei last year was a great hitter and a solid starting pitcher, like a middle-of-the-rotation pitcher. And then this season, his offense dipped a little tiny bit, but he's probably going to be, like, 4th in Cy Young voting this year. Like, he's ridiculous. So the Astros had one whole run of offense tonight, and it was a J.J. Metanjevic single in the 5th inning that made it a 1-0 Astros lead. Now, that is not good. You had 7 hits tonight, 1 walk, and 1 run. Now, again, I'm not mad that you couldn't do anything against Ohtani, but the bullpen, it would have been nice. Again, you had 12 innings to get not 1 single run. Like, you gotta do more than that. Especially off the back of a great performance from Luis Garcia, where, I mean, let's just step outside of teams for a second. What a pitching match tonight between Ohtani and Garcia. Like, my goodness gracious. Both of them were spectacular this evening. And I mean, Garcia, 7 innings, 1 run, a pair of walks, 7 strikeouts. I want to say he had 18 or 19 swings and misses. He was feeling it tonight. He looked incredible. He was going toe-to-toe with one of the best pitchers in Major League Baseball. The offense just didn't give him anything. Stanek would come in for the 8th inning. He would get out of it without giving up a run. He would walk a batter. Brian Abreu had a good 9th inning with a strikeout. Shocker there. Brian Abreu, man, what a revolution that's been this season. Hector Neris came in. He had a solid inning, got a strikeout, got out of it. No runs given up. Maton had a clean inning of work, got a strikeout. Will Smith, no, thank you. I feel bad for Will Smith because he got given the loss for the evening. And obviously Will Smith didn't do anything wrong this game. Gave up a walk. And even that, he really didn't, if we're being honest. That was strike 3. And it wasn't, I will say, it wasn't completely egregious, right? It wasn't completely egregious. It was well within the strike zone, but, you know, I get the gloves going away. That still needs to be called a strike. I'm sorry, that needs to be called a strike. It has to. And this isn't me complaining about umpires because in the 4th inning there was a bad call that led to an extra pitch in an at-bat, which then led to another at-bat, which then led to runs. This is, if that is a strike, which it was, the inning is over with. Now, would the Astros offense continue to have been putrid in the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, God knows how long it continues? Possibly. Maybe they have a breakout inning and they score 5. But we don't get to find that out because that is not called a strike. Will Smith is relieved, and Seth Martinez comes in. He gives up a base hit. Mauricio Dubon, give him credit, he made a hell of an attempt to make that out, and it just wasn't good enough. And the Astros lose 2-1 in the 12th. That is pain. But hey, at least the Yankees suffered the same fate as we did, so there's always that. So the Astros go again tomorrow to finish out the road trip, 4:07 Eastern, 3:07 Central. We send Jose Urquidy to the mound, and the Angels send Tucker Davidson, who rolls in with a 5.77 ERA. Now today, I didn't get too mad at the offense because, well, Shohei Ohtani. If you don't get more than 1 against Tucker Davidson, I'm going to be a little bit more upset. Anyway, I'll be here afterwards to talk about it. But that's all I have to say for the evening. So, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Stros.